Zombie movies get it all wrong. The real threat is far more insidious, far more intricate, and already exists here on Earth. The real zombies are not the walking dead, but the puppets of parasites. Their bodies and minds hijacked by creatures far smaller than themselves. So today we journey into the macabre world of real zombie animals, where parasites reign supreme, pulling the strings of their unfortunate hosts. Watch if you dare, but be warned, the reality of nature's zombification process is more disturbing than any work of fiction. Deep in the rainforests, a silent drama unfolds on the forest floor. Our unsuspecting protagonist is an ant, going about its daily routine, completely unaware of the sinister fate that awaits it. High above, clinging to the underside of a leaf, a fungal spore waits for its moment. It drifts on the breeze, eventually landing squarely on the ant, clinging to its exoskeleton with an insidious grip. The fungus, Ophiocordyceps Unilateralis, wastes no time. It burrows into the ant's body, infiltrating its tissues with terrifying efficiency. The ant, for a time, continues its work, oblivious to the parasite tightening its grip. But days later, the ant's behavior changes dramatically. Driven by the parasitic puppet master, the ant is drawn away from its nest and upwards. It climbs with an unnatural urgency, a zombie in the truest sense, its mind and body hijacked. Finally, a stalk erupts from the ant's head, bursting forth in a grotesque display of parasitic victory. Our next tale of parasitic horror takes us to the quiet world of snails, where we meet the unfortunate victims of Leucochloridium Paradoxum. Imagine, if you will, a snail gliding along on its silvery trail, unaware that its very essence is being warped by the parasite within. The parasite, a type of flatworm, invades the snail's eye stalks, transforming them into pulsating beacons of color. These grotesque, swollen eye stalks, throbbing with an otherworldly light, are not a feature the snail would have chosen. But the parasite has other plans. It needs to reach its final host, a bird, to complete its life cycle. The bird, unable to resist the enticing display, swoops down and devours the unfortunate snail, parasite, and all. Inside the bird, the parasite reproduces, its eggs passing back into the environment through bird droppings. Our journey into the world of zombie animals now takes us to the familiar world of rodents, creatures often viewed with a mixture of fear and disgust. But even these adaptable creatures are not immune to the manipulative power of parasites. In this case, the parasite in question is Toxoplasma gondii, a single-celled organism with a penchant for mind control and a complex life cycle that relies on both cats and rodents. Imagine a rat, cautiously navigating the shadows, ever vigilant for danger. Unbeknownst to the rat, it has inhaled or ingested microscopic Toxoplasma gondii cysts, which are now making their way to its brain. As the infection takes hold, the rat's behavior undergoes a chilling transformation. The once cautious creature becomes reckless, even drawn to the scent of cat urine, a scent that would normally send it scurrying for safety. This suicidal attraction is no accident. By manipulating the rat's behavior, the parasite increases the chances that the rat will be caught and consumed by a cat. Inside the cat, Toxoplasma gondii reproduces, its offspring shed in the cat's feces. Our next encounter takes us to the ocean depths, where we meet a creature whose life is a gruesome testament to the power of parasitic manipulation. The victim in this case is a crab, a creature known for its hard exoskeleton and aggressive nature. But even the crab's tough exterior is no match for the parasitic barnacle known as Sacculina Carcini. The Sacculina larva, a tiny nondescript creature, seeks out a crab, its future home and its prison. It latches onto the crab's shell, using sharp appendages to penetrate the crab's defenses. Once inside, the Sacculina begins its terrifying transformation. It grows, spreading tendrils throughout the crab's body, infiltrating its organs, its very essence. The crab, once a formidable predator, becomes a slave to the parasite's needs. Its reproductive capabilities are hijacked, it can no longer reproduce its own kind. Our journey into the world of parasitic manipulation takes us to the lancet liver fluke, Dicrocoelium dendriticum. This parasite manipulates ants, turning them into vehicles for its survival. The fluke begins its life in the liver of grazing animals. Eggs are released through droppings consumed by snails. Larvae develop in snail slime, eaten by ants. Inside the ant, larvae reach the brain, causing a chilling transformation. The ant climbs to the top of grass, driven by the parasite. Our next stop on the parasitic horror tour takes us to the California coast, where we delve into the murky depths of tidal marshes. Here, amongst the reeds and mudflats, another drama of parasitic manipulation unfolds, with the unsuspecting victims being small fish, the Californian killifish. Their tormentor, a parasitic flatworm with a taste for mind control, Euhaplorchis Californiensis. The killifish, darting through the shallows, are easy targets for the fluke's free-swimming larvae. These larvae, seeking a new host, burrow into the gills of the killifish, gaining entry to their bloodstream and eventually making their way to the killifish's brain, their ultimate destination. As the infection progresses, the killifish's behavior changes dramatically. The once agile fish become clumsy, swimming erratically near the surface, their movements jerky and conspicuous. This suicidal behavior is precisely what the parasite needs. The infected killifish, driven by the parasite's manipulations, become easy prey for birds hunting for a meal. Chapter 7. The Web Weaver's Puppet, Hymenoepimecis Argyraphaga. In the rainforest, a parasitic wasp, Hymenoepimecis Argyraphaga, turns a spider into a zombie architect. The wasp paralyzes the spider and lays an egg on its abdomen. The spider, seemingly unharmed, resumes its life. Days later, the egg hatches and the larva feeds on the spider. Under the larva's control, the spider builds a unique web. Chapter 8. The Caterpillar Guard Glyptapanteles. Our exploration of parasitic manipulation takes us deeper into the rainforest, where we encounter another master of mind control, the Glyptapanteles wasp. This time the victim is a caterpillar, a creature seemingly defenseless against the wasp's sinister intentions. The Glyptapanteles wasp, a tiny insect with a gruesome reproductive strategy, turns the caterpillar into a bodyguard, an unwitting protector of the wasp's young. The female wasp, with astonishing precision, lays her eggs inside the caterpillar's body, her ovipositor piercing the caterpillar's soft flesh. The caterpillar, unaware of the danger lurking within, continues to feed, oblivious to the parasitic time bomb ticking away inside. The wasp eggs hatch, and the larvae emerge, feeding on the caterpillar's hemolymph. But rather than killing their host, the larvae maintain the caterpillar alive, manipulating its behavior to suit their needs. The caterpillar, its body hijacked, becomes a bodyguard for the wasp larvae. The caterpillar spins a cocoon around the wasp larvae, providing them with a safe haven as they pupate. Chapter 9. The Bird Feeder, Schistocephalus Solidus. Our journey through the world of zombie animals takes us back to the water, this time to freshwater lakes and streams, where we encounter another parasitic puppet master, the tapeworm Schistocephalus Solidus. The tapeworm's target? Small fish such as sticklebacks which become unwilling participants in its complex life cycle. The tapeworm begins its life in a bird, its eggs passing into the water through the bird's droppings. These eggs hatch, releasing microscopic larvae that are consumed by copepods, tiny crustaceans that inhabit freshwater environments. The copepods in turn are eaten by sticklebacks, completing the first stage of the tapeworm's journey. Inside the stickleback, the tapeworm larva grows rapidly, consuming the fish's energy reserves, and eventually growing to a size that dwarfs its host. The infected stickleback, its body distended by the parasitic invader, becomes sluggish, its movements clumsy and conspicuous. Infected sticklebacks are often bolder, swimming closer to the surface, making them easy targets for hungry birds. Chapter 10. The Ant Mimic Myrmeconema Neotropicum. Our final encounter takes us to the rainforest floor, where we witness the macabre artistry of the nematode, Myrmeconema Neotropicum. The victim is the Cephalotes atratus ant, known for its shiny black exoskeleton. The nematode transforms the ant, causing its abdomen to swell and turn red. The infected ant, resembling a ripe berry, becomes an irresistible target for birds. Outro, The Real Walking Dead. So there you have it, the real zombie animals of the world. Nature is full of surprises, and sometimes they're downright terrifying. From the depths of the ocean to the heart of the rainforest, parasites have evolved ingenious ways to manipulate their hosts, turning them into puppets dancing to the strings of their own survival. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating facts about the natural world. Until next time, remember, the line between science fiction and reality is often blurred, especially when it comes to the hidden world of parasites.